Hey guys, it's Daniel, back at it again with another video. As you can see, cut my hair looking good, feeling good. Um, Please like and subscribe and continue to follow my channel, and let's get the message out there to more people. Sorry, just checking my teeth. Um, so the message I'm going to talk about to you tonight is social media. Um, Now, me myself, I was raised in social media generation. I was born in 1995. When PlayStations are coming out and you know um, computers were coming out. Apple was coming out. So I was definitely born in that time frame. Where it was all you know a part of my life growing up. I firmly believe that social media is negative. I just think that it's causing more divide in our society. We're not communicating. We're not picking up the phone and calling people anymore. We're just messaging people on Messenger. Not going out and kicking a ball around. Not going outside and engaging with one another. And I just think that in the landscape of things, it's really affecting us human beings and us in general. And I just feel like it's sad. And I just feel like it's it's also really deliberate. I believe. I just think that you know the powers that be, or the wrong types of powers, are trying to really shut us down. And keep us glued to our phone. And not engaging in the world and engaging in the real problems and making differences and making changes. Because that's where it really matters for us humans. And I think that millennials need to wake up, and I think that we need to get off computers, we need to get off these things, and we need to just go back to the old times when we went to a disco, and we off our phone and we're talking, we're not taking selfies. It's also influencing women badly, very badly. They just think, oh well, if I can get attention, I don't have to go to work. I can just post a selfie of me, with everything hanging out, and I, don't have to go to work. I don't have to do, anything to really help society. People don't believe that they have to move or they have to do anything with social media, and I think that that's negative. And I just also think that with these social media stars like YouTube, for instance, I just think that it's just like people are painting an image of happiness when really they're not happy. They have to get a hit, get likes and attention on Facebook, YouTube, to feel happy, instead of going outside and breathing fresh air and being happy like that. All these little beefs on the internet, and all this fighting and all this violence. Like every time I turn on the news, I'm just seeing that more and more kids are just don't have a grip on reality and the way that the reality is of the world, and they're losing their mind. Because it's isolating. Social media is isolating. You're scrolling and you're seeing your friends going to graduation and buying a car and having children, and then there's going to be that one person who doesn't have that. So what do they go and do? They go and give up. They go and end their life. It's just a breeding ground for depression, and it's just a breeding ground for disconnection. Excuse me. And it's negative. It's negative. It's not going to do any well for us, especially in the future. And we have to, really think about that. I believe that we should have a drop your phone day, and everyone should put down their phone, and they should get up and they should go and walk down the street. and pick up garbage. All these millennials who don't leave their house. It's not all millennials, but there is a significant amount that would rather stay home. I mean, unless like hey, you got an online business and you're earning an income, and that's your sole income, that's cool. But if it's just for attention, or it's just because you don't want to contribute, then that's just not going to be positive. We have to go out here and learn, and we have to go out here and make our mark. Making our mark isn't just free the nipple, titties out on social media, getting 1 million likes. It defeats the purpose. It's contradictory. So in general, I just think that social media is toxic. I think that the woman on there can be toxic. Instagram models and all this. It's not about how you look. It's about the content of your character, and it's about the true work that you're going to do. What about 30 years from now when you don't look like that? Did you contribute? Did you save 10 lives? Did you work a purpose in this world? And I think that that's really bad for young women. That there's just this idea that, hey, I have to look sexy and that's it, and I can have any man I want, and I'm getting messaged by 1 million men on every app possible, and I don't have to leave the house. I can pick John or pick him. It's just even created a scandalous culture for the young woman, in the dating world. They'll get hit up by 100 men, and they can choose. But then us men, are missing out. There's just men lacking love. It's ruining it's ruining areas in people's normal life. Especially even dating. Because women don't have to leave the house. They have 100 men talking to them, and they can pick who they want to pick. They can say, I like him. I'm going to pick him. And he's going to take me to dinner, but then I'm going to run away. Woman saying, send me money. It's ruining the dating world. And that's just unhealthy. It's ruining lifestyle. People think they have to paint an image of, I look happy, so I am happy. And it's just very unhealthy. And I just think that we all need to come together. We all need to be real, and we need to face the problems head on instead of hiding away and being afraid of the problems going on in the world. Being afraid is, there's just no point, because one way or another life will hit you, and that's what a lot of social media freaks don't get, is that you can hide on your computer, but life is hard, and it still is hard today, and it'll get harder if we don't step up. Like those social media people should be encouraging fitness, encouraging health, encouraging kids to go outside, not to just vlog and do dumb silly pranks and things like this. They should be encouraging these kids to go outside and play and breathe and get some air in their head and not lose their head. I don't mean to sound contradictory, but I'm only using YouTube to speak a truth so that people hear the truth, and then they can come to their own conclusion. So that's really it. I feel like social media is toxic, and I just feel like we need to make a change and make a difference and change it for our future as well, because in 20 years social media is not going to save the planet from disintegrating, blowing up. There's more important things than just staying glued to your phone and painting a lifestyle that you don't live. People paint an image that they don't live, but they're not living that. They'll go home, cry and be depressed and sit in their room, but as long as they got 10 likes, then they feel validated for that moment. That validation does not last for a lifetime. You need to have true confidence, true self-esteem, true worth. And I just don't think social media is very helpful or conducive to anyone really, besides just being there. It's just not useful, for us, for our future, as people. So, that's it. Maybe there'll be a part two. I don't know. But this is Daniel. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.